Okay, hello to this video again. Here I am with one more step. Now I do have my neck blanks all done and finished. So like you saw, I did those blank. It was a pretty simple step, I see. The important part was obviously the scarf joint here, which will make the end plates later on. So a scarf joint wasn't that difficult, just needed to take time, smooth everything after cutting in the bandsaw, using hand plane. Just go slowly and make sure to clamp everything very well. So it did go well. I did dimension the length of the neck according to the plan. The head plates are still a little longer. This one is actually way too long right now, but no big deal. I'm gonna trace the head plate and deal with it later. And I did glue those little blocks here that will make up the heel of the neck when I will go and carve the neck. And of course the neck is right now is way too wide, so it will need to be reduced to the right dimension. And the last step that I did was to actually cut this channel right here. Those are not glued yet. I cut this channel for the truss rod that will be embedded in the neck. Truss rod will allow me later on, actually much later in the life of the guitar, to actually use a little screwdriver from here and maybe adjust the neck a little bit if over time it gets a little twisted or curved in any direction. Hopefully I will never have to use that, but in the life of a guitar it might be useful, so I did install those. I did go really slowly in the router table to make sure that I got this very flush. Later on the fretboard will be glued over that, so it will completely disappear. And of course the neck will be attached to the guitar later, like that. So this little screw thing here will be accessible through the sound hole later, so I will have to deal with that later. So here it is, both of my completed neck blanks. A lot of work, of course, still needed on those necks, but this is off to a good start, I'd say. Next step will could be actually a few different things. I could go on and start working on the head plates. I have to glue some veneer here and shape the head plate, of course. I need to carve the neck and everything, but I think my next step will be to actually cut the tenon and mortise to actually attach those necks to the guitar bodies. And this will be a pretty scary part, because actually cutting a mortise into the guitar body that I worked so hard to get to this point. In both of the bodies I will cut the mortise and then cut the tenon off of those. You can see the line that I draw here. This part will just be the tenon. So this is a pretty important and scary step, I'd say, because I will again need to use a router on my guitars, and I will probably attempt to do that using this machine right here, which is my Penta router. I will do some testing to see if I can get done with that, because for cutting the tenon and mortise for the neck joint, I think most people are actually using way simpler jigs than that. One really popular that you can see online is Robert O'Brien neck angle jig. You can get plans a few places online for that and build this, I'd say, medium complexity jig to be able to hold the neck and the body and cut everything with the router anyway. But because I already have this awesome Penta router right here that I built a few months ago, I will probably try and use that, because this is what this machine does. Allows me to put the template up here and to control the router according to the template. So should be a pretty good tool to do this joint. So I will try to do that and show you in the next video. If my testing comes on not really good with this machine, I will probably go on and build the Robert O'Brien neck angle jig, but hopefully I can get my way with this this pan rotor right here. And my next video, by the way, will probably be some kind of a showcase of this machine anyway, because since I built that, I did not use it very much and did not do a lot of stuff with that, but I plan to make a little showcase video of this machine, so you should be able to see that in my next video before I actually use this machine to cut the mortise and tenon for my guitars. So before that, I hope you guys are well, and stay tuned and make sure to hit the subscribe button so you can have a notification when I post a new video.